All right, it's Arkansas State's 18th consecutive home win. That is the 6th longest streak in the nation. And with that, we'll open up for questions.
So how'd that one feel, guys? It's tough, nip and tuck for a while.
Yeah, it was very tough. Credit to Little Rock. They made us earn this win.
What was the difference in the fourth quarter?
Just really coming together as a team. At times we kind of got frustrated at each other a little bit, but we just had to come together, bear down, and put the ball in the basket.
Where was the frustration coming from? Just kind of what they were doing defensively, or what you guys kind of weren't doing, or just kind of where was the frustration?
I mean, defensively, we weren't pressuring as hard on the guards, and then inside, whenever every shot went up, they got the offensive rebound. And so that was kind of frustrating because it's so hard to defend their offense, and then you got to go rebound after, like, numbers Shanity James and all of them, and just credit to them on going to the offensive rebounds.
Dre, it just seemed like at some point you just kind of took over, for a better lack of a word, but I mean, just did you feel like you kind of had to go?
I mean, I was just trying to push the ball as hard as I could and try to get them on the heels a little bit and then be aggressive. Coach Johnson was telling me the whole game, be aggressive. And I think, like, in the fourth quarter, like, I just kept attacking the basket, and that's what's happening for me.
Dre, with about 6 minutes left, Khadijah hits a three, and it looked like you were trying to kind of direct her where to go so you get the ball to her. Can you just take me through that play and kind of what you were thinking and what you were kind of saying to each other?
Well, I was saying that I knew her post player would stay on me because at first they weren't switching, and then they decided to stay and help. And so then I was like, Katie, come set a ball screen. She was like, no, Amanda's right there on the post. I'm like, no, come set a ball screen. So she came set a ball screen, and I just passed to her for a three.
Did that kind of open things up? Seems like after that you guys kind of got on a little bit of a roll.
Yes.
It seemed like when y'all were in that rhythm and really pushing hard, you could tell that they were really, you could tell that they were in that comfort zone. It really bothered them. Y'all were really pushing, really made it fast.
I mean, we're playing on our home court. Like, I feel like any team, like, if we were at somebody else's court, like, that would bother us too, you know? So I think just home court advantage was something that really got us going as well.
Do you think you got them fatigued any at all? Was that a factor possible?
Yeah, I'd say when we didn't let them get the offensive rebound and we pushed in transition, I feel like that kind of fatigued them a little bit, but I think it was just us being aggressive.
Khadijah, speaking of the offensive rebound, I mean, did that get frustrating at any point in time? I mean, them getting all those second chance points and whatnot?
Yeah, it did, because like you said, it's hard to guard them and get in rebounding position after going after guarding screen after screen after screen, so we just got to work on it more.
And you're the preseason favorite. You're really living up to the billing. Going into all these conference games with kind of a target on your back, how are you guys gaining confidence through grinding out these type of wins as you do with all your goals still intact for the future?
I think we just take it one game at a time. We know that we're going to get everybody's best, and in practices we know that we can't slack off. Like, we have to continue to keep going hard every single day to get ourselves better, and just know that any team that we face is going to give us their best.
How much focus did you guys spend on maybe Alexis Dawn? You know, she's somebody who can generally put the ball in the basket. You held her to 1 for 10. Any emphasis coming in on her?
Just mainly, not letting her get comfortable, keep her moving and have, Brittany Gill guarded a lot or Drea guarded her, and they kind of flip-flopped a lot, but just not letting her get comfortable getting the rhythm, because she's the type of player that she can go off at any time and go 6 for 6 from 3 or whatever, so we just had to get her out of her comfort zone.
I think this win evens the series between the two teams over the last 3 years, I think. I mean, any extra emphasis, not that specifically, but just knowing how many close games you've played against them in the last few years. I mean, any extra just kind of satisfaction being able to get this first one this year?
I mean, it's always nice to get the first win, especially on your home court. But, yeah, we just got to hopefully go down there to their place and do it again.
Was there any talk before this, about getting this one, because the luck hasn't been too good in Little Rock?
Not really. I mean, yeah, luck hasn't been too good in Little Rock, but hopefully this year it'll change. But we talk before every game about every win is important, and getting that win was just in-town rivals. It's always nice to get this win.
All right, thank you guys.